That's how we start our dinner usually. At What's Cooking.
What's up, everybody? It is Vanglorious, and welcome back to another episode of What's Cooking. Pleased to see you here with me again for episode number 4. So this time, we're actually going to have a lot of stuff to go over. I was writing down my notepad what's coming in the near future, and I had a lot of details to put down, so let's get into it. By the way, copying anything that came out this month has been an absolute L. I've taken nothing but L's this month, so that's why I really haven't had a review for you guys, because I honestly am not motivated to pay resale on a shoe that I more than likely won't keep. So maybe I'll get lucky next month and get something good, but that explains why you haven't seen on foot or in real life review from me. So that's why your boy's struggling. Coming up on March 26th, we actually have 2 pairs of foam runners releasing at the same time. They're going to be the MXT Moon Grays and the Sand. So you'll see them right here. That's what they look like. The MXTs kind of look like some marble print foam runners, whereas the Sands look like sand, you know, like an off-white or a creamy white. So I know a lot of people are really into foam runners, so this is going to be a big up for everyone who loves them. So this Friday, retail is $80. Keep your eyes peeled and best of luck. There's actually been rumored to be a desert boot coming out pretty soon. Before it was TBA, and then now it turned into the 29th. So it looks like we're gonna get the taupe blue desert boot that's coming out. A lot of people are like very hip to the boots with the Yeezys. Like a lot of people like the 1050s that are supposed to come out, and I forget what the other number one was, but there's like another Yeezy boot. But a lot of people seem to like these, so I think it's mostly Fashion Week people. But I mean, these aren't bad. Take a look. They're not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't buy them myself. I'm more into like the beef and broccoli color, not necessarily a blue as a midsole. It's just kind of just not my cup of tea. But yeah, those are what they look like over there. They're gonna retail for $200. Gonna drop on Yeezy Supply. Not sure if they're gonna be on the confirmed app or not. Same thing with the foam runners. I'm not sure if those are gonna be on the confirmed app or not, or the Adidas app, but keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure they'll send out an email or they'll send out a push notification on them. So that is gonna be the 29th. Retail is gonna be $200. Best of luck. So for you MNVN lovers of the 700s, the Yeezy 700 MNVNs will be dropping soon. So sources say that they will be coming soon, meaning that it's probably gonna be an April drop. I highly doubt it's gonna be May unless there's some type of pushback, but there's not a lot on the chopping block that I've seen now that is coming out for April, so that's why I think it's coming out then. So don't quote me on that, take it as a grain of salt. So these are what they look like right here, and they're okay. I mean, the bright cyan is what they're called, so it's a bright cyan blue. Cyan, I think it's cyan. So that's what they're looking like there. I know the MNVNs move pretty fast in terms of selling, so I think they're gonna move out just like all the other colors. And some of the other colors look pretty good. They're gonna come in a full-size run, even for kids, just like the previous ones. So if you are a fan of the 700 MNVNs, then you'll probably want to cop these. So best of luck. You remember that 500 frozen blue that I was telling you that I was gonna cook? Might have changed my mind on that. This is what they look like now. Well, put it this way, at least they still retain most of the blue that was on there. It's just not the hue of blue that I was expecting. These aren't bad. They're supposed to come out in April. Not sure what day exactly. They're gonna retail for $220. More than likely they're gonna be a Yeezy Supply and probably on the confirmed app as well. These would be good for anyone who really is into the 500 highs. I mean, I still like my 500 highs. I just haven't given them a lot of burn because it is getting warmer. So, I mean, I'm finding myself not really wearing high tops like that. So, if you are looking for a blue 500 and you've been longing for it, this might be your chance. Ooh, I've been so excited and waiting to get to this part of the video because, you know, I'm the 350 V2 guy, and summertime looks like there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. These past, couple weeks with these leaks are looking kind of promising. It's to the point where they actually have physical shoes to show us. So let's get into that. So we're gonna start off with the mono pack. I don't know if you've heard or seen on maybe Addy's side or Influence Visions, but apparently there is gonna be a mono pack. So what they mean by mono pack is that you can see in the picture here, and I'll go through each individual one in a moment. There is a new monofilament inside. So as the cage for the inside is now a monofilament, and on the outside it is mesh instead of prime knit. So I've been reading comments and I've been seeing people go, you know, these look like cheap Yeezys. These look like some like backdoor barbershop fake Yeezys. And I can understand why people feel that way, because at first glance, when I think of mesh on a Yeezy, I do think cheap. But they may surprise us. The design itself doesn't look bad. The whole cage of it kind of reminds me of a symbiote. Takes me back to Spider-Man, like on some Venom stuff, where the symbiote is kind of stringy, and you know, it kind of reminds me of that. So looking at this mono pack, it could be interesting. The fact that there's only 3 colorways right now indicates to me that this is probably a regional release. Like I said, don't hold me to it, but there's only pictures of 3 and it's a mono pack. So usually packs are regional. So what we have here, first we have the mono mist. So it's kind of like how they do the rest of the mist colors on most of the Yeezys. It's somewhere between gray and another shade of gray, but that's kind of what they look like. It's the best way to describe them. You can see them. And then what we have is the mono clays. Now, I'm gonna get into this in a sense where I've talked about this already, but the whole inclusion thing. Everybody should get a pair of 350s. He wants everybody to be able to get their hands on a pair of Yeezys. I feel like this is a prime example. I have the clay sitting here right in front of me, and then they had the the Santopes that came out a couple months ago, which is a mashup between the earths and the clays. Now this, no need to beat a dead horse. You guys understand it now. So whoever missed out on any one of those shoes, this will probably be a good cop. And I gotta say, it doesn't look that bad. Then I think the favorite, usually all the lighter toned Yeezys do well, we have the Mono Ices. Now the Mono Ice, that looks really good. Kind of looks like the Cloud White 350 V2s, which I also have here. So I like the twist on it because you can see more of the white from the actual monofilament cage. So this is actually a neat design, and I think it's going to be very, very, very good for this summer because it's definitely going to be a contrast, you know, hot, cold looking shoes. You're going to be looking nice with these. So definitely Mono Ice out of the 3. Hopefully that is in our region. Hopefully we're able to get that. If not, then I guess tough luck. You'll have to pay resale, or I hope you have a VPN so you can actually be on Yeezy Supply when they drop, or whatever place you're gonna get them. This one I was the most excited to cover. So we are looking at here the Yeezy 350 V2 Lite. Now this is actually going to be a special one because it's going to have UV technology. So the stripe, as you'll see in the picture right there, it's a different color, but the base picture starts out of an all white Yeezy. So you would think that they were creams or triple whites, but they're actually not. They're going to be, you know, changing color due to UV technology. And the cool thing is that they also had a leak here showing that the prime knit actually changes colors too. So it's not just going to be the stripe apparently. I think that is sick. I can't wait to get these. I'm honestly really excited for them. And this might be one shoe that maybe I'll pay resale for if I don't get them. But these joints is tough. For the summertime especially, that's an easy win. Tell me what you think. These are tough. Alright, so you know exactly what time it is. What's cooking? So am I cooking or am I not cooking? We're gonna start off with the foam runners. That's gonna be in the not cook section. I'm just not feeling them. Not a big fan of the foam runners. I really don't have a desire to try them to see if I even like them. I kind of just don't like the aesthetic of it at all. So foam runners really aren't for me no matter what color it is. So for that reason, that's in the not cook section. So the taupe blue desert boot, again, it's not in a color scheme that I'm really feeling. And I'm not a big boot person, as I explained in another video. So for those reasons, I would pass on the desert boot. But I do think this is a solid choice for people who do like boots and happen to want some blue in their boot color scheme. So keep it out for that. I mean, honestly, this isn't a bad look, just not for me. The 500 Frosted Blues. This is a tough one because I was super dead set on how the mock-up looked. I said if it looks anything like this blue and it comes with that color blocking, I for sure want them. But now that they've kind of changed and it's not as much blue as I expected, these are probably going to be in the not cook section for me. So Yeah, unfortunately it suffered that fate, but like anything else, things are subject to change, especially when there's leaks. Anything can happen, anything can change, they can get canceled, etc, etc. So for those reasons, that's in the not cooked section. Those 700 MNVNs, bright cayenne, bright cyan, I'm on the fence. I do like the MNVNs, but not like hard. Like, I don't like them hard enough to be like, yo, I can't wait till these come out, I'm gonna cop them. But, you know, at the same token, I kind of do like this shade of blue. I do think it's a nice fit for summer. These will pair good with a pair of shorts, or you can just go casual with them, to be honest. And I'm a casual type dude, so I might actually try and shoot for these. And I told y'all, I'm not a fan of 700s like that, but I'll turn a leaf. Let's put that in the cook section. So I'm gonna cook these. All right, so for the mono pack, I'm not feeling the mist and I'm not feeling the clays. So the mono mist and the mono clay is a no-go for me. Not cooking, but the mono ices, that's a cook right there. So those are pretty nice. I know I have cloud whites already, but I love this monofilament design with that color. It just looks really good to me. So we're only cooking one of those and we're taking a pass on the other two. And finally, we have the Yeezy 350 V2 lights with the UV technology in them. That's a super, super cook. I'm chefing it up with those. Your boy will pay resale if he has to. So that's how deep I want these. So hopefully they kind of stay how they look. I like the inclusion that they just kept it real simple in terms of the midsole color compared to the primate color. I mean, that means a lot to me. When those things line up and it's simple and it's easy to rock, I'm super invested into Yeezys like that. So for those reasons, that's in the for sure cook list. So that's what I have today. Let me know what you guys plan to cook. Do you like something in particular in this segment? And is there anything that you're like definitely not getting? Just let me know. Hit that comment box below. I love seeing your comments. It brings me joy. It gives me something to do. It's a great experience. This is why I keep making these videos, because I love hearing from y'all. And on a brighter note, finally at 100 subscribers. So I want to personally thank every single one of you who has subscribed to me. I think that is super cool. I appreciate all of you for taking the time to even click that button and even come back and still watch my videos. And to all y'all watching that aren't subscribed and you're on the fence about it, hook your boy up. I just got 100 subscribers, man. It feels so good. If you appreciate this content, if you have any tips, anything that you want to see more coverage of, or just want to say what's up, or just want to give me a compliment, or whatever it is, leave it down in that comment box. Outside of that, yo, stay safe, take care. It's getting warmer out, keep a mask on, and don't get people sick. Let's get out of this COVID business. That's all I got today. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.